shape the country.
It's good to be time conscious. You know, one, as a reporter covering the Senate, if you are here early, you will know the breaking stories. One, there are many stories that may not be in the other paper of the day, especially when it comes to point of order, when it comes to especially personal explanation.
Somebody may not regard as a serious journalist may have filed his story and it will be there on the site. People will be reading. And you are still waiting for asking people that came before you, what happened, what happened.
It's a normal beat, but it's a complicated beat because you get to understand the language of parliament.
Security hurdles, restricted engagements, and fierce competition from rival media outlets are daily challenges.
Especially when you meet with these sergeant-at-arms, despite seeing you every day come in here, what they do is to ask for this, ask for that, even when they know you already presented them, and then you still have to maintain your cool while you still deliver justice in your beat.
You have to be there, you have to follow the debates, you have to follow the nuances, the drifts, until a resolution is reached.
Despite the exhaustion and chaos, these men and women of the pen profession remain undeterred. No matter how tough it gets, the race continues, day after day, session after session. Ignatius Nkwo, NTA News.
Many thanks, Ignatius. Indeed, being a journalist is a tough job. Let's head to the courtroom now. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has ordered the federal government to henceforth stop monthly allocations due to the River State from the Consolidated Revenue Fund. Justice Joyce Abdulmalik, in her ruling, restrained the Central Bank of Nigeria from releasing the funds based on a suit filed by factional Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Martin Amahiwole, and members of his faction. The court held that the receipt and disbursement of monthly allocations since January 2024 is a constitutional violation that must not be condoned, citing the presentation of the 2024 budget before a 4-member Rivers House of Assembly as an affront to the Constitution. It therefore stopped the CBN, Accountant General of the Federation, and 2 banks from further allowing Governor Fubara to access money from the Federation account. The plaintiffs had argued that the state government was yet to comply with an earlier court order to represent the 2024 budget to the state parliament. And still in the courtroom, a federal high court in Abuja has adjourned hearing in the money laundering case brought against the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to January 21, 2025. At the resumed hearing, counsel to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Kemi Pinheiro, SAN, said he had 2 witnesses already in court. He said his first application was to formally enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of the defendant, even in his absence, of which the right to plead guilty or not guilty is a right that can be waived by the defendant. Michael Adoyi, who appeared for the defendant, however, kicked against this, saying that the prosecution's application was made contrary to a subsisting order of Justice Emeka Nwite's court. The defendant's counsel noted that the prosecution's application could not be anchored on any of the provisions of the ACJA 2015 that he had cited, as those provisions do not excuse the need for physical presence of the defendant, and urged the courts to refuse the application. Justice Nwite therefore adjourned to 21st January for ruling on the application by the EFCC and for arraignment. Counsel to the defendant had told the court that the issue of arraignment of the defendant was the subject matter of an appeal entered by the defendant at the Supreme Court. He said the court has to wait for the decision of the Supreme Court in the appeal before taking any step for arraignment, so as not to pull the rug off the feet of the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, following recent trends in the field of jurisprudence, necessitating the importance of cooperation and collaboration among judicial divisions around the world, the International Association of Judges is furthering consultations to broaden their membership base. A delegation from the body is in Nigeria to study and appraise the progress made in justice delivery by the Nigerian judiciary.
And its key objective is to safeguard the independence of the judiciary worldwide. So all of its members, to become a member of the IAJ, you must be judicially independent. You must be able to safeguard the independence of the judiciary.
Nigeria is seeking to join the International Association of Judges for the nation to benefit from the cooperation. Away from the judiciary now, let's see other news as Vice President Kashim Shettima says beyond
can tell with all the different intervention plans that has been put out to the creative. I know one of this is the IDICE fund, which is a $617 million investment for both the digital and creative. And for me, that's a huge investment, and that tells a lot of the commitment of Mr. President to this. And I'm glad that they're here today to see HE, the Vice President, and he has committed to supporting this. And I'm glad that HE also pointed out the potential of the global carnival, which currently generates close to $5 billion on a yearly basis. And I think Nigeria can participate and also benefit from that if we develop our own carnival culture.
I understand that to improve the economic situation in Nigeria, to empower the youth, it will bring unity, and also everybody will be happy. You receive work very well. He's very happy that we came, and he's giving us his 200% support.
The Abuja International Carnival delegation commended the Vice President for the support and outlined plans to partner with the Ministry of Arts, Culture and the Creative Economy to revitalize the carnival. In other news, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appointed Major General Olufemi Olatubosun Oluyede as the acting Chief of Army Staff. Oluyede will serve temporarily, replacing Lieutenant General Taurid Abiodun Lagbaja, who is currently indisposed. Oluyede has an impressive military background, having served as the 56th Commander of the Infantry Corps of the Nigerian Army in Jaji, Kaduna. He has also participated in various operations, including the Economic Community of West African States Monitoring Group, ECOMOG, mission in Liberia, and Operation Hadinkai in the Northeast Theater of Operations. Additionally, he has received numerous honors for his service, including the Corps Medal of Honor and the Chief of Army Staff Commendation Award. He's married with 3 children. This is News Extra. Time for a break. Please stay with us.
It's the Glow Festival of Joy, and it's raining exciting prizes. Oh, for 120 days, we take it to the max. Mind-blowing, loaded prizes. Take John, winning a tear rubber Toyota Prado by recharging up to 100,000 naira. And Sister T winning a Cha-Cha Kia Picanto by recharging up to 50,000 naira. From the sky coming to you,
yes, the gifts are unloading joy all over Nigeria.
From Toyota Prados to Kia Picantos, Keke Napes, generators, sewing machines, and even grinding machines. Just dial *611#, choose your prizes, recharge the value for the month, and you too can win.
Whoa, you too can win, oh!
Attention! The Compliance Enforcement Unit of the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, is embarking on a compliance inspection exercise to all registered entities across Nigeria. All registered companies, associations, business names, and incorporated trustees are hereby notified that your organizations will be visited to check register of members, beneficial ownership, the status of statutory filings and return of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020, and you are required to ensure full compliance with the law. Companies, associations, business names, and incorporated trustees. Your cooperation with the enforcement unit of the CAC is essential. Failure to comply may result in sanctions in accordance with the law, as the CAC reserves the right to refuse to receive any filings from any non-compliant company or association, or even delist the company from its register. For more details, check newspaper announcements or visit the Corporate Affairs Commission website at www.cac.gov.ng. CAC, committed to prompt and efficient service.
Are you building a new home or renovating an old one? Look no further. Introducing Mangal Cement, strong and durable for construction. With Mangal Cement, you can trust that your building will stand the test of time. Our cement is made with quality materials and is designed to withstand the harsh weather conditions. Whether you're a builder, contractor, or homeowner, Mangal Cement smoothly complements your construction needs. It's strong, dry fast during concrete casting, and more reliable. So why wait? Choose Mangal Cement for your next building project. Visit our website at www.mangalcement.com or visit any store near you to learn more. Mangal Cement, consistent quality.
The Federal Capital Territory Administration, FCTA, hereby wishes to remind the general public, particularly allottees and title holders of plots of land within the Federal Capital Territory, of their obligations to the FCTA as stipulated in the covenanted terms of the statutory rights of occupancy and certificates of occupancy, to wit, pay in advance without demand to the Federal Capital Territory Administration the annual ground rent from the first date of January of each year. Accordingly, allottees, property owners, as well as beneficiaries of the sale of the federal government houses in the FCT who have not paid or settled their ground rent for the year 2024 are hereby advised to ensure immediate payment of their bills to avoid revocation or withdrawal of title. Names of affected allottees and their outstanding bills due, as well as the remitter link for payments, will be published in the following national dailies on Wednesday, 30th October and Thursday, 31st October 2024. Sun Newspaper, The Nation, Leadership, Punch, Blueprint, and This Nigeria. Signed, FCT Administration.
I sugar I don't understand. This all that. When I come begin pack and go inside. Madam Johnson, what is this? I sugar I order from Oyibo don't land so. You never hear? Here waiting now, busybody. Government don't ban the importation of sugar from outside this country. They say make nobody they import packaged sugar from Obodo enter Nigeria again. Our federal government, they encourage the establishment of plenty local sugar companies like the Sunti Sugar Company and other ones who don't come up as a result of our national sugar master plan. Sugar cane farmers, they go steal money, take send their children, go better schools. Country people, make we support government on top of this national sugar master plan because this thing will increase our foreign exchange money, it will improve our GDP, and it will ensure even the youth will go work, they go see employment thing. Now better thing will go profit you. Profit me because now me and you now be Nigeria. Make we stop to the chop, buy or sell sugar where come from Obodo enter Nigeria. So make we support the government to ensure say this thing will work. Now the National Sugar Development Council carry this better message come.
Thank you for staying with us. And the report just reaching us says the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, in as soon as the site is secured for the safety of its personnel to the affected sections of the vandalized 330 kV transmission line 2. TCN notes that teams of linesmen will re-patrol the 330 kV line 2 to ensure that no other sections are impacted as the repair works progress. Now, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, wants member countries under UNESCO and stakeholders in media and information literacy around the globe to support the country's effort at establishing a UNESCO Category 2 International Media and Information Literacy Institute in Nigeria. The minister stated this through his special assistant, Dr. Sandy Baba, at the ministerial panel session at the 13th edition of the Global Media and Information Literacy Week in the Kingdom of Jordan. The minister outlined the numerous efforts being made by the Nigerian government to advance media and information